So an ordinary person might not be motivated to kill an idea or even know how or why they're supposed to, but this sense of like a litmus test is tied to your deduction, because deduction in faculty it's like has to be employed by both whoever made the litmus test or whoever is taking the litmus test. So it's like a coup if once results are definitive that it's inappropriate to use a litmus test, that we just keep it, because making it redundant is a way to like red dye that you like it's called barium. This red dye called barium, and it's a compound that they give in a tablet form so that you brush your teeth after, so that you get rid of all the plaque, because it turns your plaque red. In the spy community, they call it a barium meal, which is they give all their operatives a small slice of the big picture, and then they send them out in the field to flesh out information that they can't withhold from each other because they don't actually know. But it fleshes out certain, I don't know, like unique information that they can't see unless one holds all the keys, right? So it's like the one that holds all the keys and makes the decisions, they, you know. But if the whole agenda, if you can't understand what is responsible for like dumbing down or teaching people this, you know, or it's like trying to deny perspective, you know. But you know, outside of how bad that sounds and menacing and everything, like how is it actually done, right? And it's funny because the words we choose to use for science purposes are that derivative. Like you would say it's induction or something. If I like outside of that context, I don't know anything. You know what I mean? Like if you use that out of context, you don't know anything. And you would just have to feel mercy. You always have to feel empathy for someone who can't process. Using science for these other motives outside of just retrieving data, and of course you know that it's the science is only as good as its controls. It's like some kind of thing immature, like it's trying to get a rise, you know, like if you're trying to gang stalk something, it's like a way to give people permission to hate somebody. It's like you're not allowed to hate unless it's someone I prescribe for you to hate, then it's okay. So it's like a way to gang stalk, you know, somebody. So after the redundancy of the litmus test fleshes out, anyone who's capable of thinking for themselves, then they get gang stalked, because the little trigger words and shit, and certain words that have no meaning anymore, like it's a conditioning, right? And it's funny because it's all vying for authenticity with you to try to unconvince you. Then you're not a good person unless you put $5 in a box to some charity drive that's trying to end bullies. Like one thing like they don't understand about the dynamic of bullies is that power corrupts absolutely. So who at the top of the pinnacle, who's given the most power to end bullying, doesn't turn into a belligerent, or you couldn't see that it required them to be belligerent, then I don't even know what you asking for. Like it's not a that it's a not a problem. It's that people are using this shit, signaling because they want to distract you from encroachment. They're encroaching, and they want to distract you from their encroachment. So they come up with pedantic dialectics that you have to agree with them, or you have to condemn something. Otherwise, you must be some kind of I don't know, misogynist or something. Like, this is really not my thinking. How do I understand this, but it's hard for me to explain what I think? Because I'm using media. This is media. I mean, it's not because people don't distinguish that there's a difference between media and press, or like, can't see the multimedia on a multimedia website or something.